Yo, recording in progress. Hello, fellow finders, and hello, Pernilla.
Yes.
Where are you at the moment? You're vagabonding around normally, so you have your mobile home, but at the moment it seems that it's not that mobile. You are in an ordinary flat, yes?
Yeah, I'm spending the weekend in Berlin because I'm taking part in a yoga retreat, which I'm really looking forward. So my snail house, that's the name of my mobile home, is parked outside outside of
So
this.
the snail house in the big city.
Exactly.
Yeah. Concerning the Thinking In Festival, when it comes to buildings, I also have a new development, and that is that opposite of the castle, directly on the other side of the street, there is this old church. It
I
was,
heard
yeah,
this.
built in 1792. I was very young back then, and so we are allowed to use it for our purposes.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw you posted the door. Even the door is so beautiful. I saw a picture of it in the
Yeah,
group.
normally I don't have the key or anything, but
Yeah.
it's like in many cases, these little churches and little villages, they are practically out of any kind of use. I mean, we have no active Christian community in that village. I mean, the village has 320 people, but so
Yeah.
they're quite happy if somebody is using it for uh, some purpose that is not maybe directly Christian, but spiritual also.
Spiritual, yes.
Yeah, so most people who will come probably will not know you. Maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit to the participants and people maybe still interested to join in.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to meet you all because not only do you not know me, but I also don't know you. So there's lots of beautiful new people to discover, which I'm very excited. So excited that there are so many people coming from so far away. So my name is Pernilla, and I'm a violinist and singer, and I also play accordion and drums and box and kalimba and all those small things. But violin is my main instrument. And I'm also a yoga teacher and an author and illustrator, and I feel like I just get to do all the beautiful things in this life. So, together with my little dog, who you will also meet, she's called Little Moo, I live in my van. It's a very ugly, white, rusty van, but it's very ugly. But from the outside, from the inside,
From
it's
the
super.
outside, yes.
From the inside, it's like a small theater with a dark red velvet curtains, and I live in that van the whole summer, and I travel Europe, but mainly Germany, Holland, Belgium, these kind of areas, and I just make music in small and unusual places. That's the thing I like a lot, playing music in unusual places. And at the Sinking In, I'm going to be hosting the Sinking Into the Night, which is very fitting because I'm the biggest night bird you will ever find. I I usually go to bed when the sun rises, and I get up in the afternoon because I don't want to miss a single second of the night. So I'm going to be hosting these sessions, and they will be a beautiful mix of yoga, but suitable for anybody. So it's not going to be like any hard, exhausting yoga. We also do some meditation, some guided meditation, some self massage. And I'm also gonna indulge into some sound healing. So I really love playing like meditative sounds when people are laying and can really float off and simmer in the music. And I'm also going to be sharing a little concert. I'm really excited to share all the things I love. It's a beautiful mix.
Yes, yes, that's perfect. I mean, your van is, I always say, basically it's a castle, a little castle on wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have played, I think now the third time at our singer-songwriter festival. And what
Yeah.
what's most fascinating for me is really how you enchant the festival people, even in situation when it's late at night and people are maybe already in a very exalted mood or something, and you really bring it down and calm it down in the most enchanted way. I mean, we talked about that recently, that you have practically always been in that state that you are in now. I mean, not that you did not develop in your life, but it's not that you have, as I think many people do, a huge rucksack of traumatization or so that you carried along with you. But you can we say that you have been born on the sunny side,
On the
on the
sunny side?
or on the awakened continuum or so?
Well, I would not dare to say that about myself.
Yes,
Um,
but I dare to say it about you.
well, I'm proud to say that I just mastered my Saturn return. If anybody knows what that is a. Do you know what that is?
What a return?
The Saturn return. It's where the planet constellation is about the same as it was at your birth, and you go through it around your 30s,
Mm-hmm.
28, one, somewhere in between, and also around your 60s. And it's a time where if you're not aligned with your path and you're not following your true calling, it can completely throw you off and really kick you in the ass to really push you towards what you're actually meant to do in this life. And I'm out of it. So that was a rather smooth Saturn return, which is nice. It was not so hard. It was a little bit turbulent, but it was okay.
Yeah. I mean, given that I'm a Capricorn, I have a certain connection with Saturn, because I think it is the main planet of Capricorns. But given that I'm only in my 20s, I cannot speak about this Saturn return that happens much
Okay.
later in my youthful life. Yeah, cool. I'm really looking forward because on the one hand, people who will come here, I mean, many of them are coming from a community that has to do with, a network that's called Perfectly Okay and the Finders community and so on. But there's also other people joining in. But mostly it's people, I would say, who have transitioned from seeking to being finders.
Mhm.
And while that may be only a difference in semantics, what it really comes down to, I would say, is that you are not living from a consciousness of deficit.
Mhm.
What is missing? What is not so good? What do I still have to achieve in order to, but really out of being content uh, and full of gratitude for the life that you have, and being, not pushed around by the ever
Yeah.
chattering mind,
Yeah.
the gossiping and the narrative mind and so on, and emotions pushing you from left to right and upward, downward, but really that there is a certain relaxation into a silence that maybe is sometimes only in the background present, but
Mhm.
it's always there. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Beautiful.
as far as I know you, I would say you can relate to this.
I mean, it certainly interests me. I'm very excited to meet more people that are into this and that are not seeking but finding. It sounds super intriguing, and all the interviews I've seen so far, there's the energy of the people is really beautiful. So I'm super excited to meet you all.
All right. So you have not too much time because you're going on to the yoga retreat in Berlin or close to Berlin or so.
Yes,
And also, I'm super surprised that it is possible to have that interview with you during daytime.
I know. You know, I'm so excited about the yoga retreat that I accepted it, even though it's starting at 10 in the morning tomorrow.
Ooh, that is almost impossible for you to reach.
I know. And even my dog is at the dog sitter. So it's really, I would usually never do that, but I really want to go so bad. It's one of my favorite yoga teachers who's hosting in Berlin, and I've never seen her. She lives in Bali. So it's something very special.
Right, right,
Well, enjoy me in the daytime because I will be back to my normal rhythm
right.
next.
That is why your session is called.
Yes.
sinking into the night. Okay, so have fun this weekend and see you very, very soon. And you can bring your dog here, as you always do. And, you know, really looking forward to have you back here at the castle. Hey,
Nice. Can't
see you
wait.
soon.
Bye bye.